Hey everybody, Chris Bober here, and I am the owner of the Bober Academy, and we're here at one gym in Elkhorn today, and welcome to 22, because our mission is to train and develop superior offensive linemen to dominate on the gridiron. Now, we are just at the start of a new year. We're a good 7-8 months away from the football season, so what we're going to do is we're going to start with the basics. We're going to start from the ground up, and we're going to talk about the building of a lineman. So the month of January is going to be all about how to play with your feet on the ground. Now today I'm going to show you why that's important. You probably saw my previous podcast with Nolan Clausen of Midwest Movement talking about how the foot works. Well, as an offensive lineman, one of the most important things to do is to play with your feet on the ground. Like you play in a football position, the number one precept of that is to play with your feet on the ground and to play on the insoles of your feet. So you have width, you have strength, access to your strength with feet on the ground. You have width for balance and stability, and then of course you're going to bend your knees. You're in a position of power. Again, this month we're primarily focusing on the relationship of your feet to the ground. Now here's why this is important, because in the game of football there's a million variables. Everyone's moving here, there, they're going all over the place, and you want to be able to strike your opponent with power. But the only way to access that power is to have your feet on the ground. Right? So when I'm walking as a normal person, I'm just walking along, I'm pushing off my toes, and that's just a normal gait, right? It just looks just like this. But that's not how offensive linemen play football. Offensive linemen play with their feet on the ground, but they're taught to play on the inside of their feet. So if I'm normal, my feet, the power is generating right through the middle of my foot. But when I'm in a position of power to strike someone, that power actually runs from my big toe all the way to my heel. And what we teach is how to play football with your feet connected to the ground. So when you're going forward, you're stepping like this. Every time I step, I don't push off of my toe, I push off of my whole foot. That's a position of power. When I pass block, I'm going backwards, but my foot is still connected to the ground, right? My weight's probably back on my heel, but my toe's still connected. When I'm forward, my weight's forward and my heel's connected. Now what happens is that weight is shifted to this inside, so the big toe all the way to your heel is what's always connected. And believe it or not, that big toe is connected to a chain of muscles that go all the way up the backside of your body into your glutes. So when I flex this toe into the ground, I'm actually activating my glute muscle. That's your power source. So you got to learn how to play with your feet on the ground and your feet connected to the ground. So all this month, we are going to be featuring your feet, their relationship with the ground, and in the next video, I'm going to show you some drills that you're going to do in your socks to really emphasize that connection with your feet on the ground. So stay tuned for more videos about the building of a lineman from the ground up. We're going to start with the feet. We'll see you next time.